After spending a year in Sri Lanka, I've discovered the vibrant flavours of its cuisine and its deep connection to the land, history and community. Each dish tells a story, and living amongst locals, attending traditional festivals and sharing meals with families has enriched my appreciation of the culinary art. This immense experience has allowed me not just to learn about the food itself, but about the cultural significance behind each meal. I hope my experience can be passed on to you. Please enjoy. There's absolutely no shortage of fish in Sri Lanka. The island is surrounded by beautiful, beautiful waters. The fish is abundant, meaning there's plenty and plenty of different ways of making fish curries. Today, we're going to be making a tuna fish curry. It's delicious. I just want to show you some regular or common spices for Sri Lankan cooking. So let's take a look at the top there. We've got some crushed chili, turmeric, chili powder, goraka. A goraka is a dried fruit, a little bit like tamarind. That's used as a souring kind of agent. Good for chicken and meat, and especially for fish. Goes in lots of curries. Cloves, mustard seeds, fenugreek or methi seeds, cinnamon. Of course, cinnamon in Sri Lanka is grown here. It's absolutely wonderful. Rampa or pandan leaves, curry leaves, and then curry powders. Very common. You get a light and a roasted. The roasted kind of goes in a little bit near the end usually. It's got a lovely, wonderful, just roasted flavour to it. And the common one there is the kind of base. But yeah, these are kind of, not all the spices used in Sri Lanka, but very, very common. The most kind of common ones, I would say. Okay. Tuna in Sri Lanka is not as expensive, although it is fairly expensive, but nowhere near as expensive as in Europe and America. I've got 1 kg here of lovely chunked cut tuna. That's 2.2 pounds. We're going to get moving here by dry roasting some powders in a pan. So on a medium heat, a dry pan, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of chili powder and 1 tablespoon of the unroasted Sri Lankan curry powder. We're going to stir this around for about 2 to 3 minutes. Then we're going to set it aside. With 3 tablespoons of coconut oil in the pan, we're now going to add a tablespoon of garlic, 3 or 4 cloves and some cinnamon stick. We're on an above medium heat. We're going to be spinning this around. We're also going to add 2 cups of sliced onion. Also going to drop in some pandan leaves and some curry leaves. About 4 to 5 minutes, we want to kind of just soften the onions and get all of those beautiful flavors happening. You have got Sri Lanka in a pan there already. That is delicious. Now we're going to take the roasted powders that we done earlier, add them along with about 3 teaspoons of black pepper. We want the kind of pepper flavor in there. Again, vigorously mix this around. We don't want the powders to burn. We're going to go just for like 2 to 3 minutes. Then we add 2 cups of cold water. We're going to give that a little mix around and cook that for about 3 to 4 minutes. going to add this now. This is called goraka. Goraka is very common and famous in Sri Lanka. It's very much like a tamarind. So you probably won't be able to get it where you are, but tamarind will work. It's like a souring agent. Again, let's spin that around for 2 to 3 minutes there. It's now time to add our lovely chunky cut tuna. About 6 or 7 minutes now, we're going to be sort of stirring this around. That is looking incredible. Really, really good. Okay, let's move on. A little bit of salt to taste. Then we're going to be adding in just a little bit of turmeric, like half a teaspoon of turmeric can go in. Not too much at all. And about a teaspoon or so of roasted Sri Lankan curry powder. That's going to give it a nice vibrant flavor and color. Again, we're going to mix this around for around 4 to 5 minutes on this above medium heat. So good, so good. Very simply, we take about half a cup, 3/4 of a cup of coconut milk, not too much. Drop that in, cook that for a further 4 to 5 minutes. You've got yourself an incredibly beautiful fish curry, Sri Lankan style. Fantastic, fantastic tuna. Really, really beautiful.